Hey, what's up, you guys? Today we're here with Druster's Boosters with the new deck profile. So tell me, what are we looking at today?
Today we're looking at my favorite deck. It's D-Brigade. I just played locals with it, very meta heavy. I played against Dragon Lynx and Gallantmon and
Very exciting.
some other deck. Help me, please. I can't remember. Do you remember?
Blackwork.
Blackwork Greymon, that's right. That's a really rough matchup. So just saying, the deck's good. The deck's good.
That's good. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Blockers are strong.
Yeah, so new EX3 deck, very excited about the new support, let's just go into it. So, starting off, this is not a new EX3 card, this is Pokemon. There is a new Missimon from EX3, which is like nice, but only when you can build up the stack, like the Suitramon, Tankramon stuff, then it's good, but if you don't have that, it's not good, and you don't have a lot of draw power, so this is just better, since it actually generates advantage.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of cards usually in hand anyway, so any card helps.
Yeah, exactly. So this actually helps you, refill your hands, and even without the reboot, the new line is still good. So yeah, I still think this deck is better than the new Missimon. Then level 3s, we're playing a lot, so that's still very similar to the old commandramon build. From best to worst commandramon, this is of course the best one. It's the floaty one. It flows into all the other ones, and now we can potentially play 20. So you're hitting pretty often.
Yep.
Then the second best one, in my opinion, is this one. It's the 2-drop. It just helps you memory choke. And not much to say about that. Then the third best one. Honestly, this is like tied, because I think these are equally good. The blocker one helps you not die, but then this decoy one, which is the new one from EX3. It's not good in all the matchups, but decoy is actually really strong, because even when this Digimon would also be deleted, let's say you have these on board, and your opponent goes Crimson Blaze, you can use decoy on this one to protect this one.
Yeah.
So that's good to know, and against some matchups it's really good. There's like a gameplay video on my channel against Blue Star where you see like how good this card can be.
Okay.
And now that you're actually building up the stack, you obviously don't want it to get deleted.
No.
So yeah, this is important. And then, okay, we're playing 19 commandramon. We're just playing 3 of this.
Why 3 of that one?
So once you get into the late game with the Tankramon and like stacking your deck with both the Dartramons, you can just literally choose which commandramons are on top of your deck. So you don't really have to get like lucky with the cards. And this one, it just doesn't really accomplish anything. It's 4 to play, which is a lot, and like at least for this one, you actually get the blocker out of it, but for this one, you just get like a 5k beater. It literally doesn't do anything. I guess I played against Blackwork Greymon today, and it goes above the metal Greymon threshold, which is nice, but like that's not like an actual reason to play a lot of it, right? And I had to make a little bit of space because, 19 commandramon, let's just scoop those up, because those are not the only level 3 we're playing, because we're also playing Triple Gurumon. I honestly wish I could play 4 of this, because it's like the only card in your deck that actually generates advantage. Because you discard 1, you get 2 cards, so it's like it's +1, which is nice. And it also fuels your trash, and you'll see that you're fueling your trash surprisingly fast in the deck anyway, which is nice. But I definitely think this is like pretty necessary. I saw the build that topped the Ultimate Cup in Australia, I think. Played Chikurumon instead of this, which is reasonable because DefX can be quite rough, but I don't know, I really think that getting the extra cards is very nice, so yeah.
Yeah, same thing, the card, you want cards, basically.
Yeah, you need more cards because your deck just doesn't generate any card advantage. You're playing like your little guys, and then you're losing a card basically, so yeah. That's it for the level 3s. Now for the level 4s, we're playing 4 copies of this guy, which is the new EX3 Suitramon. It has jamming, which if you're playing the Missimon is very nice, because you can go like poke with jamming, so it survives 100%, or at least if you're hit into a Digimon, and then just play a commandramon, and then it unsuspends itself because of the Missimon. But it doesn't really come up much in this specific build. But then the inheritable is actually insane. Like I've been saying since, I don't know, maybe like BT7 or something, how you really wanted the commandramon with rush, and this guy just gives rush to all your D-Brigades. So yeah, that's very, very nice. I don't really know what to say about this card. It's insane. It's like the best support that the deck could get, pretty much. Yeah. And then I'm just playing 1 other level 4, which is 1 Gromomon. I wish I could play 2, just because we're playing the Tankramon, of course, and if we're playing 6 level 4s, you have a bigger chance where you can actually go up into the Tantramon.
Yeah.
But space is a little bit tight because I want to play a lot of cards. And
of
you know,
good
it's
cards.
also just hybrid for game, right?
Yeah.
And then my boy, Tantramon, there he is. I'm so happy we actually finally get to play Tantramon in the deck.
Actually, good card this time.
Actually, like a good Tantramon. So basically, when Digimon you mill 3, and then you can play out a 5-drop or lower D-Brigade, which can be so either the Silvermon or any of the commandramon, which is very nice. And then the inheritable is like when you attack with a D-Brigade, you can mill 2 and then play out a commandramon from among those. But like at the point you're doing that, you have stacked your deck with one of the Dartmon 100%. So you're always hitting with that, which is nice. But yeah, honestly, like it's mostly a stepping stone to Dartmon. So 3 of this Dartmon, the old one. Don't really need to say much about this. I think like it's hybrid for game, but it's not a hybrid.
Yeah.
And then I'm just playing 2 of the new Dartmon. Because honestly, like once you get one of either of those in circulation, you basically have access to it forever because you can just like keep looping them by shuffling or putting them to the top deck with either one of those, which is kind of insane. Like I think the deck becomes really skill intensive once you hit the late game with the level 6s. And this Dartmon it's just so good. Like if you have the Sears one in the back and you have enough memory, you can go like into this and then go into this for free because you can put 5 on top of the deck. Then it costs 0 to evolve into, and you stack your deck so you know what you're gonna draw and like you know what you're gonna hit of the inheritable of this, and it's just absolutely insane. And it also helps you actually out stuff, since it says like when you play a D-Brigade you can out something with lower play cost. So if you do like the ultimate play, you have like this, and then you hard play this, and you can out something with 13 cost or less, which is quite insane. Yeah. Oh.
Have you considered swapping around the ratios, or not at all?
The thing is, this one is like pretty much always good because you're playing so many D-Brigades, and then this one's only good when you have when you can actually build up the stack, but you're only playing 4 level 5, right? So
fair enough.
This ratio is fine. Like if I would do anything about it, I would just play 3-3 just to see this more often.
Yeah.
But again, like when they hit it in security, you just have access to it, you just put it to the top deck and then you have access to it anyway, which is very cool. And then this is the spice.
It's a spice.
It's the spice, yeah.
So what does this card do?
It wins the game.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about this.
No.
Like, it synergizes with the deck really well. It helps you deal with white boards. Yeah, it's DevX.
What does more to say?
Yeah. For Tamers playing double Izzy, there's no other Tamer that has synergy with this deck. At least this, you know, if they hit it in security, you gain a memory. You play for 3 essentially, and you get to look at the top 3 deck, which is nice if you're you're busy with the floating command round, so you know you're gonna hit, or if you have the pride memory boost, which I'm gonna show later. And then I'm playing for Kazu. This is the best card in the deck. It helps you cycle to actually get to your combo pieces, and then all your Digimon are like Cybercore machine, so you always get a memory. Yeah, not much to say about that. Then I already mentioned it, pride boost.
3.
Yeah, so you always want to have the 3 memory, just, you know, if you have the Sutra in the back, you can go into the Tank and then into the Dark Draft for free, you can do like the entire thing. And so if you have either Izzy or just this lined up, you always have 3 memory to play with. I wanted to play 4, but I just had to make some room, right?
Yeah.
You can play infinite cards. And again, like if you stack your deck and then you play this, you know what you're gonna hit, and you can just literally get to what you want. And I think, I really like the new additions to the deck because it really makes the deck a lot more skillful than it was in the past. Because in the past it was kind of, I don't want to say it was unskillful, you still had to think about some things, but you just have a lot more lines now. And
more options, yeah.
Yeah, and then the last card in the deck is just the full place of Ultimate Flare. Like you might consider swapping around this and like Iron Fist and like play some ratios of either of those, but for now I'm just on this. It really just depends how the format shapes up. Like if Melga or Grandus gets more popular again, you might want to play more Iron Fist. But even against those decks, right, this is really good. Yeah, it's just black has basically actually the best removal option in the game, and this is it, right? So yeah,
great card. One more question: Have you considered a 5th egg?
Honestly, I don't even think it's bad to do that just in for like grindy matchups, and I would play the Reboot Missimon. It's just the best option. But again, I just think it's really nice to get the extra cards, and the deck's supposed to be really fast, right? So you should be able to win the game relatively quickly.
All right.
I guess it depends. If Security Control gets more popular again, then maybe the 5th egg. But if not, then not. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Any last
comment,
words?
subscribe.
Okay, well, those work.
Those are words, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.